Hey guys, it's Becky from Applewood Ford. Today I just want to show you guys a 2018 Nissan Rogue. It's actually a lot of fun to drive. It's half rainy and it's half sunny outside right now, so I'm going to put my hood up. I'll show you guys the exterior. So here's the exterior. It's got a nice, clean, crisp design, very sporty. I think it's pretty cool. This one has a 2.5 liter i4, so it is 4 cylinders. It doesn't quite feel like it though. It's got a lot of torque behind it. It's really nice. 170 horsepower. And it's got fairly good fuel economy as well. It's about 29 miles per gallon, 26 city, 33 on the highway. And yeah, this particular model actually only has 5,000 kilometers on it, so 5,000, not 500. 17-inch wheels down there, and I kind of like how the body slopes up towards the back. You got a little spoiler on there too. And yeah, let's go check out the interior. So here's the inside. The door looks really good. There is a cup holder down there, which is always handy. And I really like the seats. I'll get in here. I just really like that pattern. It just kind of makes it stand out a little bit. So there's my beautiful view for the day. You've got some nice chrome accents on everything pretty much in here. And there's a little leather down here which makes it a little fancier. And oh, you may notice that this vehicle is equipped with advanced airbags. There's actually 6 airbags in here, which is really cool. And it's got an occupancy sensor too, so right now there's nobody in the passenger seat, so it's not going to let off the airbag. And then we got the steering wheel. It's got this kind of sporty flat bottom right there. Lots of buttons, so you can navigate around through that menu, as well as the big one right there without taking your eyes off the road, which is cool. And there's some few extra buttons down here as well. You notice there's a sport mode and an eco mode up there. Lots of extra space for some aftermarket stuff. One thing I did notice about the eco mode is that it does save you quite a bit of gas, but you do lose a little bit of throttle. So it's nice to have that choice. If you want to have a nice sporty drive and, you know, drive a little faster than you're supposed to, you absolutely can. Or if you need to save gas, if your fuel's a little low, that's a really perfect option. It's always good to have like a choice between the two. I also really like the buttons down here. I think they kind of look really spacey, spaceshipy, really nice and broad. And in here you've got heated seats for both the front passenger and the driver, nice deep cup holders, and like I said, I think that one looks really cool. So I'll show you guys the sound system. So you've got a lot of choices in the sound system. I hope you guys can see here because it gets pretty bright, but I'll show you guys how it sounds. Oof. There's actually good bass, and I just felt that in the seat. So you can choose between, you got your radio, or you can do audio. Come here. So you have your choice of AM, FM, you can have Sirius satellite radio, there's an option for Bluetooth, you can throw something in the USB, which is just down here. There's your auxiliary port as well and a power point. Yeah, it actually sounds really good. I just want to show you guys when you go to start it up. You get kind of a cool little graphic. There's your car going for a spin. And then your safety shield. Shows you 7 degrees outside, that's how many kilometers to empty. And the tire pressures do appear while driving. You get to see each tire, all 4 tires, which is really handy to have. And the your gauges are nice and bright. It knows I have my seatbelt off right now. Real cool. So I'll show you guys the back seat here. So you used to be able to get in the Nissan Rogue an optional 3rd row, so you could have 7 seats. They've dropped that for 2018. So it looks like we've just got 5 seats for now, which people don't seem to be having a problem with. And I've read consistently that people seem to have quite a lot of leg room. That's one thing that this vehicle is really praised for. People fit very comfortably back there, which is nice. And it's actually got a lot of really awesome safety features. You can kind of see these little tabs here. You stick a child seat there. It's all set up and ready for you to strap a kid in. It's also got things like auto emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert. There's a blind spot monitor, blind spot warning. There is a backup camera. And yeah, it was an IIHS top safety pick, which is really nice to know. And you do also, oh, this thing's really shiny. So I just want to show you guys do also have the option of putting it into manual mode just by sliding it to the side. Really easy. And then you can shift up and down if you feel like driving in a little bit more of a sporty way. So that's kind of cool. And this is also really ergonomic, everything in here. It feels really good on my hands. I actually have carpal tunnel syndrome, so it feels really nice to hold something that's like meant for hands to be gripping it. So that's awesome. So when you shut the engine off, it actually gives you this little meter about how your fuel economy has been doing. You can see the last couple trips, how well you did, which is actually kind of cool. It's really handy to know. So here's a bit of a better view of the back seat, and I am 5'10", and I actually have quite a lot of room in here, which is awesome. You've also got this handy little middle section. Pops the headrest up like that, so if no one's sitting there, you can put it back down, have a bit more visibility. And if you just give this little guy a pull, oh, come on, I need 2 hands for it. You got extra cup holders, which is always really nice to have. Because I'll show you guys the trunk real quick. No, I forgot to get these out of the way. There's some brand new floor mats, never been used. They got the Nissan Rogue badging on them. So if you purchase this car, you get brand new fancy floor mats. And this is leather as well. There's a lot of leather in this vehicle. So you've actually also got 8.4 inches of ground clearance under there, which is really cool. You can take her on the gravel roads if you have to. And I had to turn on the blinker just to make sure that was the blinker light. I think it looks kind of cool that way, so your blinker light's up in your mirror as well. Plus it's got LED running lights, which the IIHS, the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, prefers the LEDs. They said the halogen just didn't do it for their safety rating, so that's really cool as well. And I really like the fender flares as well here. They're really subtle, not painted or anything, but it gives you a little bit of a wider stance and that just kind of bit of a sportier look to it, which is really cool. Nissan knows you guys are going to take this vehicle out and have some adventures in it, so they knew what to do. And it looks really great with the ocean as a background. This is a perfect vehicle if you go on a lot of long trips, if you go to the beach a lot, if you occasionally go up trails, anything like that. This is what you're going to want. It's nice and sporty and it handles, it does the job. So this is actually a really fun, pretty sporty little vehicle to drive. I actually really enjoyed it. It's on for $26,890, so it's actually at a really good price, and we never charge you dealer fees at Applewood Ford, so if you guys want to come on down and take it for a test drive, I would love to do that with you. Just give me a call, 778-870-1817, or if you're calling the store, it's 250-949-6393. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. I just wanted to pull over here for a sec so you guys can see what the tire pressure thing looks like here. So that's kind of cool. It shows you every single tire. Really handy to know.